Yo, what's going on with y'all, man? Today we got a very special video, probably my favorite video I've made in a while, and that's my favorite techniques, methods, whatever, to making unique samples. This is probably top 5 samples I've made in 2025 in total. I got a lot of sauce showing this one. I got a lot of favorite plugins, kits, VSTs, techniques, whatever. I'm here to give y'all all the sauce. Pause. Hope you guys enjoy, and here's a quick sample preview. So I'll play the full sample at the end of the video, but here we are in the FOP. It looks a little hectic. There's a good amount of things I added in this, to be honest. But starting off with the first pattern, yeah, this looks kind of just ignore how this shit looks. It looks insane. All this other midis was like some other things I was doing, but the main VST I started with was Sky Keys, and I went in here, I typed in the piano, and I chose the grand piano preset. Now the first plugin and the main plugin that I really want to show is Chordamus. So this is like a chord generator. It could generate a bunch of like random stuff. I just got this, so I'm still kind of learning it. I don't really know how to explain it as far as using it. You really just have to download it yourself and just mess around with all these like settings, and there's so much control. I just don't know how to fully use it yet, but I basically synced this with the Sky Keys, and I had these little like phrases. And as you can tell, that last one is the one that I used, so I literally just recorded that onto the playlist. And yeah, for the second half, I just copied it over, just pitched it down 500 cents. As far as the effects on here, I just have a compressor, but that's pretty much it. Chordamus did all the work. I really recommend checking this plugin out for yourself. So after that, Mac sent me this guitar. I was making this on Discord. Mac was watching and he really liked the idea, so he wanted to add this guitar on top. That's really it for the first section. Very simple, just something to catch your attention. The more complex parts comes in the second and third half. Now moving on to the switch up. The first switch up, I have a bass, some leads, plucks, and another lead. So a lot of these sounds all come from Beat Center. If you guys want to check the sounds out, a lot of his packs have some really cool one shots in them. All of these come from his Sync 2 one shot kit, and then I first started with his bass. Literally just 2 notes, took the second note down, 5 semitones, just like I did in the piano. As far as the effects, I added this beefer preset inside of the decapitator. It makes it a lot louder, distorts it, makes it a lot more crunchy. After that, I added this lead. Now this lead is actually the same bass that I just used, except I messed around with some of these effects. So a very basic, simple like lead melody. I just have this catchy pattern, copied it down 5, have this copied for the second half. Just something very simple, catchy. As far as the effects, I have this EQ cutting at the high end. I have this retro tape, making it sound a lot more vintage. I maxed out this age knob, and then I have this fruity delay. Delay is probably my favorite plugin when it comes to these type of weird samples. Here I used a 1/4 delay, and I messed with some of these settings. You could just copy them to have the same effect. I had a chorus June on here, or I could just use fruity chorus, same thing. Now I did have a shaper box on here. I do have the shaper box demo, so the preset is sadly gone, but I'm pretty sure I went into here and I used one of the color weird like distortion digital presets. And then lastly, a towel filter, giving it some more rhythm, and then I made it 38% more mono. After that, I layered these 2 plucks. Now this was the first pluck. I just pitched it down an octave. And then I duplicated the same sound. I just pitched it down an octave again, and the time multiplier all the way to the left. Just so I had a little bit of a different like texture to it. And both of these on the same mixer chain. I just have this delay on here. Lastly, I have this lead. Now this lead comes from Repro, and it's this preset right here. And it's a very simple basic melody. And And as far as the effects, I have nothing on here. Now moving on to the third switch up, this one is a lot more simple than the one I just did because it's pretty much one phrase. I wanted to add somewhat of a breakdown, so I literally just found the key of the sample, which was C, and I went into my new kit profit gallery and I typed it in, and then I had all these phrases to choose from, and I decided to go with this chroma rev 2 phrase. And I literally added no effects onto here. The phrase did literally all the work. All I had to do was match the key, which the key is all labeled in the title, and every single one of these phrases is tempo synced. So I literally just drag and dropped, and that was pretty much it. It was the easiest switch up ever. After that, I took the same little switch up that I had here, and I removed the main lead, and I replaced it with another phrase from the profit gallery kit. By the way, if you guys want any of these phrases, you could try it for free in the first link in the description down below. The beta is now live. It comes with around 50 phrases, but the full version comes with over 300 phrases, all made with my Profit Rev 2, my Chroma console, and then it comes with a bonus guitar folder with my electric and acoustic guitar, all being ran through my Chroma console as well. But here's the phrase that I added. And I just dragged it in, and again the key was C, so it was very easy to just match it. It's labeled as C. All I did was I slowed it down a lot more, and this was how that sounded. And then again, no effects on this phrase at all. It's already processed for you, very easy, just drag and drop. After that, the last thing I did was I took the original piano you heard in the beginning and I just half-timed it. And that's pretty much it. I layered that with the guitar. I created a bunch of different sections for the rest of the sample. I brought the switch up back, and then the last section I just have the guitar playing on its own as the outro. And that's pretty much it. As far as the master, I have a sound shift on here changing the pitch, and then just a soft flipper making it a little louder, and then I exported that, and this was the final sample. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you guys want to try Profit Gallery for free, the beta is now live. You can check it in the first link in the description down below. It comes with 50 phrases. The full version drops the 25th, and it comes with over 300 phrases in this style. So I hope you guys did enjoy and learn something new. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate all the support on the last couple videos. Hope you guys stick around for the drop of Profit Gallery, and I'll see you guys in the next video.